for us to move on and talk about the Channels National Kids Cup. Dumnadi Okonta has joined us now. It's been a very long day for him from morning till now. The draws, everything around the Channels Kids Cup, and then the Globe Premier League. But let's start off with the Channels National Kids Cup. Today we had the draws for the Lagos preliminaries. 25 schools. How many schools? 24 schools.
Yes.
Came into the main draw. Tell us about it. How did it all pan out?
You know, when you have over 100 forms, applications, and you streamline, you reduce based on the requirement, based on those
who met the conditions.
Those who met, and you have 24, and you finally got, maybe you sent out text message, and you discover that to those who succeeded, what you expect the next day is that they will turn up
in large numbers.
And with the whole we saw today at the draw for the Lagos preliminaries, all 24 schools were present. We gave them one requirement: please come with the people with school uniform. Some came
maybe the captain of your football team.
And they all did that, and it was quite interesting. We saw how brilliant the students could pronounce their names, how confident they look, the sound when you ask them what's your name, they'll tell you their name, tell you their class, and maybe they have houses for those who do entire sport, and so quite interesting. We are saying this is where we should go, and the draws were conducted by the people. So they have to stay away from it. This is not adults competition.
And this is the children's show.
So they had to do that, and they look very enthusiastic, coming out to pick the draws and going on cameras. You see for some of the pictures we're going to be seeing on your screen. Quite interesting, and we could see that at one point we're looking at I did 24 schools. I did the invited schools, and it's quite. And these are the fixtures from.
Run through for us very quickly. The fixtures for the Lagos preliminaries.
Ebute Meta Primary School will be taking on iScope. iScope is a school in Ikosi. We have a Unifrance Nursery and Primary School against FSU Ejigbo. Future Kids, that school is on Adeni Jones Ikeja. We'll be taking on Teslim Elias Model Primary School, Messelina International School.
Okay, that's Future Kids.
Yeah, Future Kids.
We're taking on Teslim
Elias
Model School.
Yeah, we have Messelina against Perfecta International. Toydan Children's Schools against Goodness and Mercy, that school is in Ikorodu. We have Prime Montessori against Toybat, our regular customers in some of the games. These are the big games. We have Cantona. It's Cantona Royal School, Ibejuleke against Command Children's School, Ojo. And the last fixture is Agwegba against St. Paul Anglican Primary School. And these are the first round pictures.
Because 8 teams were drawn by.
Okay. Because they came to pick. When you pick and you discover that,
the draws are also made for teams that will draw by.
So draw by too. Okay. So when you come, you pick and you discover that your school has
been drawn by. So it wasn't as if there was any special
we didn't get
category for drawing schools by.
We have to do that so that
you pick it. It's your luck.
It's a bit transparent so that the people will not think these people had the favor of certain schools to go by to the next round, and we did that. So the 8 schools that have been drawn by, we're going to see that on the screen.
I hope you can see the names of the 8 schools that were drawn by as we go on. But do you have an idea of some of those schools that were drawn by?
Yeah, an idea of those schools that were drawn by. I think I can mention a few number of schools that we had. Schools like the school from I think we have. I think.
Anyway, maybe what we'll do is allow those names of those 8 schools drawn by to just come on the screen. It will have been easier for us to see those names, and then we are able to read them out going forward. But I'm told that maybe that slide is not ready, and they can't produce it for us. But the fact of the case is that you've seen the fixtures of the teams that will play, and then some other 8 schools have been drawn by to meet those that will win those front round games. It's straight knockouts.
Straight knockout. When they play the first teams, the teams we saw the pictures we play on the 13th.
Then okay. At last is here. And you can just run through for us. We apologize.
Ijora Primary School, Ijora. We have Ethiopia Comprehensive School, Ijora Ojokowe. Domain Schools, Owode Onewi. We have St. Benedict Ipaja. We have Pampas Private, Sulewe. And we have Islamic Model, Munshi. We have 2 more schools. These are the schools, and we have 2 more schools. So these schools, we wait till Thursday, because the first game is going to be on Wednesday. So on Tuesday, the second Wednesday, we have games. These schools will wait for the team that will win on Tuesday. That they will know who they will play. But we didn't put the fixtures, the timing. Some of the schools have complained that they can't leave their house as early as 6 o'clock because of the traffic situation in Lagos. So we have to do what we sampling. We look at the areas. We look at the areas where where you stay, and of course that's closer to both campus and Onikon.
The last 2 schools drawn by now are shown on the screen.
Here we have a Maidon Primary School, my 12, and of course Christ Assembly Primary School. Ajay will be.
So these ones are not playing on the opening day.
They are not playing on the
opening day. They are
waiting
for the winners of the games played on the opening day.
Yes. So what we did, that we didn't put the time because a lot of the schools complain that they can't meet up 9 a.m.
because of the distance.
So we look at them.
So
we have to set them their time so that they will know this is where you are playing based on the conditions you gave us, based on the reasons you gave us, that you will not turn up for that game because they are coming with keys. Yeah, constant constraint. So Tuesday we had games, Wednesday we had games, then Thursday is going to be the final day when we pick the 4 schools in Lagos.
All right, so that's details for you of the draws made today of the Channels National Kids Cup, the Lagos preliminaries. You've seen the fixtures, you've seen the 8 teams drawn by, and Dumnodi has explained to you how it will go. The 8 teams drawn by are not going to be playing on the first day. They will wait for the teams that will win their first games, and then they will be drawn by. And of course, what we'll be doing with the Lagos preliminaries is to pick 4 schools that will join 12 others from across Nigeria for the Channels National Kids Cup proper, the final itself. Of course, the final game will be on the 27th of May, which is Children's Day. All right, let's step up from the Channels Kids Cup. Let's talk about the women, Women Premier League fixtures for this weekend. Let's see what the fixtures are like for the Nigerian Women Premier League. We have Delta Queens against Edo Queens, Taraba Queens against Bayelsa Queens, Confluence Queens against Osun Babes, Ibom Angels against Adamawa Queens, Pelican Stars against Sunshine Queens, and then Rivers Angels against Nasarawa Amazons. These are the fixtures for you of the Nigerian Women Premier League fixtures to be played this weekend. All right, from women, let's also talk about the 2014 National Federation Cup. The Nigerian Football Federation have come out with the fixtures for the rookies, the teams that are unseeded. We have Liverpool. Liverpool is from Sokoto. Yes. Liverpool of Sokoto. Let's clarify before Sunday Call begins to think that Liverpool will be playing.
No, that's even last year it was Aya Sokoto. This year is Liverpool Sokoto.
They have the new way they call their teams in Sokoto. This is Liverpool of Sokoto. They will be meeting Damburan, and that game will be in Guzos and Farah State. Mafara will be taking on Jega United in Sokoto. Banani will be taking on Jalingo United of Taraba. That game will be in Gombe. Then we have Police Machine. They'll be taking on Sky Academy of Kaduna.
And no, Academy of Kanu.
Of Kanu. And that will be in Kaduna, I beg your pardon. And then you have Tornadoes will be taking on Indigens. Tornadoes Feeders, I beg your pardon, will be taking on Indigens in Lokoja. These are some of the fixtures for you of the preliminary rounds of the 2014 National Federation Cup. Let's see some other fixtures as well of the preliminary rounds. We have Bobbies of Delta against JFK Boys of Ekiti. That will be in Benin City. Yeah, Bright Stars against Okagwe Academy in Enugu.
That's the Southeast Derby. Bright Star is of Ebonyi State. Okay. Taking on Okagwe Academy. Okagwe Academy is in Anambra State.
All right, so that's taking place in Enugu. And then you have Atlantic Warriors. What a name.
That's Kosiva. The team that came second in Kosiva State.
They were taking on Police Baton of Owerri in Aba. So massive first round games, preliminary round games for rookies in the 2014 Federation Cup. So in a way, we can say that the Federation Cup has kicked off.
Yeah, it has kicked off in effect. And the good thing is that the Nigerian Football Federation has considered the financial status of some of these teams, and that's why the
very close to where you are
not, so
don't far need to travel far-flung areas
to encourage them. The Federation Cup is about the clubs that are not well known coming up to the bigger stage, like Arugo did in 1999, coming up from nowhere to get to the almost to the semi-final of the FA Cup then. So encouraging these smaller teams is the way forward.
All right, it's time for us to go on a quick break now. And when we return from the break, there's still plenty of local football to talk about on Sports Tonight. But as we do that, let me just quickly inform you that Manchester City are really cruising now. It's Manchester City 3, Aston Villa 0. They've scored a third goal, and it's Stefan Jovetic that got the goal in the 89th minute. So we have Manchester City 3, Aston Villa 0, and that looks so good for Manchester City. And then, of course, Sunderland 2-0 up over West Brom, and of course you have Valladolid still trailing Real Madrid 0-1 at home in the Spanish La Liga. These are the results from European games currently going on. And of course, Tunde was talking about the French League. Monaco and Guingamp ended it 1-1. Paris Saint-Germain are still trailing 1-2 to Reims at home. All right, we'll go on a quick break. When we go on this break, we are focused on the Globe Premier League in Nigeria. 7-goal thriller in Benin by Bayelsa United against Rangers International of Enugu. Exciting game of football to watch. Let's bring you highlights.